Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what stands out about you to men. Is it your appearance, your personality, your vibe? Your essence, whatever spirit gives to me, I will give to you and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what stands out about you to men. Is it your appearance, your essence, your vibe? What is it about you that draw you to that divine masculine energy? I will share with you everything that spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card holding the green aventurine crystal. And with the green aventurine crystal being your point of attraction, let me just point out that the green aventurine, it represents the heart chakra, and it is a very powerful for maintaining your energy and optimism through challenging times, as well as luck and prosperity. So this is an excellent choice for you. So let's see what card you do have. And you have here the farther gate, bold step forward. So with the farther gate as your first card, I can see here that this is about your fierce nature and how you're able to move past any sort of challenges. You're very bold when it comes to going after things that you want, as far as like your goals, your career, any sort of creative ventures. Men, that stands out to you with that stands out to men about you. Are you able to like just take risk, take chances, chart new paths? You know, they find that a very interesting about you. And that's one of the qualities that do stand out. Let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? What stands out about you to men? And you have here the King of Wands, which I find quite intriguing, especially since given the insight that you are very fierce by nature. And this King of Wands energy is a fiery energy, creativity energy. So that's a strong confirmation just coming out straight off here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. And with the King of Wands energy, that wand energy represents those fire zodiac signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, in the top placements of your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading, or the birth chart of men that recognize this fiery energy in you. But let me also point out that there is a divine masculine male that really has this King of Wands mindset, where there's like this boldness about this male energy that is definitely looking at you, that finds you, very interested, very intriguing. And it's about also like your charm. You're very charming. So men recognize the charm in you. And it's a combination between your charm and your courage. So you're very feminine. You're very feminine, but at the same time, you're very courageous. And that is an element that goes very good together. And that element really stands out to men. So let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the ninth house, seeking. I love seeking coming out with the ninth house. Let me do point out that there are 12 houses in astrology. In an astrological birth chart, there are 12 houses. And the ninth house, it represents seeking, it represents boldness and moving forward towards your dreams and your goals, and not only moving forward but accomplishing things. So I do love that the ninth house shows up as a confirmation here in your reading. Also, let me do point out that the ninth house rules over the sign of Sagittarius, as well as higher education, long distance travel, and spirituality. So what stands out about men, what stands out about you to men is like how you love to seek out information. You love learning. Along with that, there's a balance with you when it comes to like spirituality. You're very spiritual. So your conversation, when you do speak to males in general, it's very spiritual and you're very enlightening to them as well. And also here with the ninth house, this is about long distance travel. You love to travel, you love to take trips, and I feel like you do post scenery on your social media about certain trips that you either desire to go on or you have taken. So that really stands out. It's about foreign travel and being very adventurous as well. And again, it rules over Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is an amazing correlation here with this King of Wands energy that did show up. It's also about risk taking, writing, and journalism. So the way that you're able to express your beliefs and your faith, as well as philosophies and your spiritual quest, the way you are able to articulate those things really stand out to men. So I feel like you do post like different banners and memes about spirituality and things like that on your social media pages, as well as beautiful places that you have traveled to or just desire to travel to, or just places about nature that you find very interesting and beautiful. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. This is a strong confirmation here with just your 3 cards showing up. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What stands out about you to men? And you have here the beautiful Bandit. And with the beautiful Bandit, this is creative energy as well, boldness, a fire energy, a rebel energy, where you are always on the move. And look at this wonderful confirmation showing up under the ninth house. Again, that ninth house representing Sagittarius, always on the move and moving forward. And the farther gate here, bold step forward. So I can definitely see that Spirit is showing up and showing out with the confirmations back to back here in your reading. And the beautiful Bandit, this is about your appearance, how your physicality, your beauty, your natural beauty stands out to men. You're very unique with your look. The way that you dress, the way that you express yourself is very different from other divine feminine energies. And so it's just that boldness about you. They feel like you're very hot. And I mean that in that sensual way, that sexual way. And so that part of your nature does stand out to men. So let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? And you do have here the Sun. I love the Sun showing up and showing out, especially here, and it lays naturally under the farther gate. And look at the Sun coming through the mountain here, and you have the Sun showing up directly under this card. So that is very favorable here in your reading. It's about light life, your energy stands out to you. Your positive nature and attitude definitely stands out. I do want to point out that the sun, it rules over the zodiac sign of Leo. So Leo could be very significant here in your birth chart. Sun, moon, or rising, seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus. It could be very significant in the birth chart of the men that see this very positive energy that illuminates from you your material happiness, how you do appreciate the finer things in life, luxury living, fine dining, and also just your joyous nature. You have a success vibe about you where you are a go-getter. You are always looking forward to glowing up, leveling up. You're very encouraging for other people, very liberating, always speaking life and light into people and situations. So your positive mindset and your rich mindset as well stands out to men. Let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Five of Wands. Look at all of the fire sign energy showing up here. More wand energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So there is definitely a correlation between the men also that recognize this energy about you. They have very strong fire sign placements in their birth chart. And here specifically with the Five of Wands energy, this is about how challenges, you're able to face challenges very creatively. You don't have a problem when things come up. You're able to see them from a very good positive point of view. It's also like about sports. So I feel like there's something very fit about you, something about your body. It's naturally fit, or you work out, on a regular basis, and men just love your body. Your curves, they're perfect the way they are to men, and they just love that about you. The way that I feel like you do love sports, you like a certain sport in particular, and that stands out. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. I do want to point out here that also you will challenge men when they come at you with something that you don't believe in, or that is just not in alignment with your truth. You will challenge them. And so you don't make it so easy for them to just, speak to you any kind of way or pull the wool over your eyes around certain subjects. You will stand up and set them straight. And so that really stands out about you. Let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? Thank you, Spirit. And this card here, just wanted to jump out. So you have here the seventh chakra. And with the seventh chakra showing up, let me just point out that the number 7 could be very significant in your birth chart, as well as the number 9 here. It could be very significant in your birthday, birth month, or birth year, or significant in the birthdays and information of the men that do find this, that do resonate with the energy here that stands out about you. But let me just point out here with the 7th chakra, this is about the energy of the crown chakra. And this supports your feeling of being connected to a higher power and the part of a larger whole. So this is in direct correlation with the Sagittarius energy that did show up about your spiritual quest and how you know that you are connected to source energy. You speak about spirituality all the time. You are always seeking to find out more about the unseen, about things that are of metaphysical nature, and you're always very excited about it. I feel like you express this in your demeanor. You speak about energy, vibration, frequency, synchronicities, God, the source, creativity, crystals, and energy. You're just all about that spiritual life. You know that we are spiritual beings as well as a physical beings, and that philosophical nature as well as connection to the larger whole. That part of your character trait does stand out to men. So, group one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight of what stands out about you to men. Is it your appearance, your personality, characteristic traits, your vibe, your energy, your divine feminine essence? What is it? I will share with you whatever spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card representing and holding the rainbow moonstone crystal. And this crystal is an excellent choice for you simply because the rainbow moonstone crystal, it represents the crown chakra. And the crown chakra is very good for promoting like energies and creativity, helping you to enhance your inner confidence as well. So this is a wonderful choice for you. And let's see what card you do have. You also have here the Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. So with the Dragon's Hoard, and I am picking up from the energy of protecting the future, this is really about how your personality is always forward thinking and really interested in, how your future is going to be, the well-being of your future, very conscious and making conscious moves about people you associate with, or even your choices when it comes to your career. So just being very forward thinking and very concerned about the future. That part of your personality does stand out to men. So let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? You have here Libra. So Libra, the idealist, definitely could be in the top placement of the birth chart of the men that recognize this Libra energy in you. It could be in their sun, moon, or rising, the seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus. It can also represent your birth chart top placements as well. But there is a harmonious vibe about you, a vibe where you are balanced. Men feel like you are balanced, mind, body, and spirit. Like they feel like you are socially aware as well. So that stands out about you. You do tend to want to please people. So it's like a people pleasing element that you do have. And so that stands out about you as well. But yet and still, it's also about your beauty because Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. And Venus is the planet of beauty and love. So your physical appearance, your natural beauty stands out about you. And also how graceful you are as well, how considerate you are, and sometimes even indecisive with making decisions on certain things. That stands out about you, but also your artistic nature and your creative, you know, your creative gifts stand out about you to men. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What stands out about you to men? And you have here the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords energy, this is about intellect and communication. And the Five of Swords energy, that sword energy, does represent those swords zodiac signs: Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So I find it quite confirming that with the sword energy coming out immediately after Libra here, this is a wonderful correlation. Now, with the Five of Swords energy in particularly, this is about you always guarding and protecting yourself because you have been through a bullying style relationship where there was some violence or some sort of manipulation and abuse in the relationship. So you tend to have your guard up, not trust people so quickly. You don't tell your business straight off. And so that aspect of yourself does stand out to men. I feel like you do try to actually express this to some males that you do meet about, you were in a relationship and certain things did take place with your ex. You feel as if your time was stolen. But a spirit is encouraging you to really understand and have a new perspective on this past relationship where there was definitely some betrayal, that your time is always valuable and you are always protected, guided, and loved. And always there is a blessing in every lesson whenever it comes to your life experience. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So what stands out about you to men? Thank you, Spirit. You have here Divine Badass. So with the Divine Badass, this is about your beauty as well as your creative ideas, the way that you are a goal setter and a goal getter, and you are yet still so feminine. Okay, men find you beautiful from the inside out. Also, your eyes are very radiating and very beautiful, and your lips, and you are this natural beauty. Even if you are barefaced with no makeup, you are extremely gorgeous to men. So your looks definitely stand out to men. I also feel like it's something to do with your hair as well, because sometimes you wear your hair like really big and fluffy, like either like in a big style, or you'll have like a ponytail and it's big flowing like that. But it's something about your hair as well that men find very attractive, and that stands out about you. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? And you have here the Tower card. Oh my goodness. The Tower card is in a correlation here with this Five of Swords energy where, yes, you definitely been through some challenging-ish with a past relationship connection, but that has enlightened you. So men can definitely see that you have no resentment and no grudges whatsoever. You're completely really over that relationship for the most part. There will be times that come up where you are a little bit triggered, but for the most part, you have forgiven this person and you have moved on. But because of this release, there is because of the release of that destructive energy, there is a natural glow and enlightenment about you, a spiritual illumination that does stand out about men. I do feel like that you do post on your social media, things to do with love, and you post like animal videos or memes or just really light-hearted things. But men can tell that you have been through a challenging relationship based on you having very high standards and based on other memes and things that you post about relationships and like not allowing people to take advantage of you. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? And you have here the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, this is the energy that they do recognize in you. That Swords energy again is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And they recognize you as this queen here. They can definitely see that you are a very self-sufficient person. You represent total honesty as well in your way of communicating or expressing yourself. But you're also very private, so you're not going to be sharing all of your business on social media, but you will give a glimpse into things that resonate with you, and you are giving your honest opinion. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So what stands out about you to men? What stands out about you to men? Let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. Tenderness. I love the tenderness card showing up because it's in strong confirmation and correlation with the divine badass. Also following immediately after the Queen of Swords here, and also under the beautiful Libra, which is ruled by the planet of Venus, representing beauty and love. So with tenderness here, this is the energy that activates your capacity to open your heart and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. And as I mentioned moments earlier, with your ideals and the things that you are drawn to, you're drawn to very light-hearted content that you do share on your social media, cute animals, love, but yet and still you will post information about relationships and about having high standards. And so men do recognize your tender, sweet side, as well as your very strong, self-sufficient energy, and of course, your physical beauty. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what stands out about you to men. Is it your physical appearance, your personality? I will give to you whatever Spirit shares with me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card holding the Lapis Lazuli crystal. And this is a wonderful choice for you because the Lapis Lazuli crystal, it represents your third eye and your throat chakra. So it's very good for encouraging creativity and empowering the inner truth and actually just helping to develop your discerning intuition. So again, this is an excellent choice. So let's see what card you do have. And you have here skywriting the fates. So with skywriting and the fates, let me just point out that this energy is giving off that what stands out about you is your ability to connect and to communicate with men, with masculine energy. And it's not that you talk a lot, it's like you do very little talking, especially upon first meeting men, but it's the way you non-verbally communicate with men. They love that energy about you. And also, I can definitely see here that your energy comes across like you are listening, but at the same time, you're not tuned in, but you are actually tuned into every word that he is saying. So he gets a bit frustrated and annoyed because he thinks you're not paying too much attention to him. And so that stands out about you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What stands out about you to men? And you have here the Seven of Swords. I love the Seven of Swords showing up immediately after that insight of how you do communicate with men. So the Seven of Swords energy, that swords energy represents those air zodiac signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placement of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising, the seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus. But nevertheless, with this Seven of Swords energy just showing up in this reading, this is like, what stands out about you is like your distrust for, the male energy in general, because you have been in a previous relationship where there was definitely some dishonesty, betrayal, as well as, just you had to get away from this person. There was like you running away from this person. So just having your guard up, being in defense mode, that stands out to men. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What stands out about you to men? And you have here the fifth house, passion. So I love the fifth house showing up, but let me just point out that there are 12 houses in a birth chart. In an astrological birth chart, there are 12 houses. And the fifth house, it rules over the sign of Leo. So Leo is very prominent in the top placements of the birth chart of men that recognize this fifth house passion energy in you. And Leo could also be in the top placements of your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. Also, this is about how playful you are as well. Your playful nature stands out. You're very passionate. You're very pleasure seeking. There's lots of humor that you do express. And so that stands out about you. And there's also something to do with performance and entertainment, about your personality and your characteristic traits, your gifts and talents. That really stands out about you. I feel like men are drawn to you more romantically than platonically, because there is just this essence of like, let's have a love affair that comes from you. But it's not a seriousness that you have with this love affair energy that you would like to have to with men that you are attracted to. So that's why men kind of like, they look at you in a way of like, is she serious? Does she really like me? So that's that aloof energy, that distant energy that you do give to them. So you may connect with them and it may start out kind of passionate and fun, and then you are leaving him unread. You are leaving him unseen. And so that really stands out about you. So let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? And you have here Queen of Hearts. See, I love the Queen of Hearts showing up, especially after that clear message that, see, you have the tendency to break hearts, and men recognize this. Thank you, Spirit. But also you're very warm at the same time. And if you recognize he's honest, you're going to be honest. If he's loyal, you're going to be loyal. But if he's playing any sort of games, you are the queen of this game. You are the queen of this heart, and you are definitely going to take your heart and take it elsewhere and just dismiss him, and that causes heartbreak. But I can say this, that you do play fair. You do play fair when it comes to the love game. You do give him the opportunity to show his hand and to show his loyalty, his affection for you, because you are very passionate, and so you do give him that chance. And so that heartbreak energy, how you can do it, to that masculine energy, that stands out about you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What stands out about you to men? What stands out? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Two of Wands. And with this Two of Wands energy, this is fire energy. And it is about you having options. And I love the fact that the Two of Wands would come out immediately after the Queen of Hearts. This is about men really feel like you have options. You can have anyone that you want because of your hotness, your physicality, the way that you look. They feel like also that some of them may be in, like competition. I feel like men do wait for you to contact them back, wait for results from you as well. They feel like you can choose anyone that you want in the romantic area when it comes to partnerships as well. You are a huge influence. Whether you know it or not, you have a strong influence on people. So if you do know and you recognize that you have a talent that is for the public, you're encouraged to put yourself out there, because I can definitely see here that there is a fierceness about you. There's a self-confidence, self-assurance, self-love about you that does gravitate men and women to you, and specifically men here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? And you have here the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a high vibrational water sign frequency card. This is about love, emotions, how they are naturally drawn to you emotionally. But what stands out is your passion. That Cups energy, it represents those water zodiac signs: Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention earlier. But specifically here with this King of Cups energy, although you are a baddie and you are a heartbreaker, your empathy does stand out to men. You're very empathetic and you're very supportive, and you do tolerate more than you should from the male energy. And so that tolerance here, the love that you do have and that you do share for others, that really stands out about you. Your warm heart, your giving nature. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. What stands out about you to men? What stands out? Thank you, Spirit. The third chakra. I love the third chakra showing up, especially because you are number 3. So that is considered a synchronicity here in your reading, 3-3. So at the end of your reading, you're encouraged to look up the synchronicity number 3-3 to get even more messages from your spirit guides. That's a strong synchronicity. Let me point out that with the third chakra energy, that this is the energy here of the solar plexus chakra, and it helps you to realize who you are and who you want to be so that you can set a course toward your goals. And so I love this coming out because we did get the insight here that your self-confidence, your self assurance, your courage, your self respect, and how you know who you are, your value that you do have for yourself really stands out to men. You know what you want. You know the type of partner that you want to connect with romantically. You know the type of friends that you vibe with platonically. You know who you are. And so those characteristic traits of courage and self-confidence do stand out to men. So, group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.